Yo, this Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct. Head to Kingearner official page on Instagram. And listen, when you get there, jump in my DM and say, yo, Kingearner, we need that honorable sea moss soup. Believe it or not, a lot of individuals mix the fact that at the end of the day, what you eat goes into your body, but what you drink goes into your body, but also what you put on your body. I got that Conda's Crispy sea moss soup. We got the best of it, the eucalyptus and the peppermint. Now listen, I need for everybody to have some understanding here tonight. We got BG, he's all over line. If y'all don't know who BG is, he's a rapper that was signed by Cash Money. You know, Baby put him in position. He put all of them in position in an honorable fashion. But I need to have understanding because at the end of the day, what's going on right now is BG is doing a lot of things online that's kind of like pissing in the kids' ears. Because he's telling them things like, if we're standing around, I'm on probation, and if the police pull up, and if somebody has a stash, they're supposed to own it. If they don't own it, the person who's on probation is supposed to tell. That doesn't make any sense to me. The reason why it doesn't make any sense to me because it's not teaching the kids, the youth, the young men, the adults, accountability. Accountability is individuals saying, listen, at the end of the day, I wasn't supposed to be around these guys while I'm on probation. So if the police pull up, you should already have in your mind that your possibility you're going to jail. I mean, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, why are you around individuals in the street when you know you're not a part of the streets no more? Or you know that you can get held accountable and go to jail for probation, violations. Well, I'm going to tell you why individuals like him carry it like that. They be plants. See, before they come home, the government say, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a little understanding before you get out here, man. And we may, not bother you too much. We may go ahead and let you slide here and there. And I can't understand no sliding from solid men. Everybody in my DMs, everybody all in the comments like, man, he was on heroin then, Erna. Give him a pass. No, I don't give no man a pass because I know dope fiends that stood taller than solid men. You see what I'm saying? Because just because you're on a drug or just because you're doing something positive, whatever the case, or just because you're rich or just because you got enough money more than someone else, doesn't mean that you're supposed to point the finger at somebody else. You're supposed to go ahead and hold yourself accountable and say, damn, I made a big mistake. You're never supposed to sit around and point the fingers at everybody. And I think that goes with the fatherhood. That goes with the father being around to be able to tell his son, that's not what you do. See, coming up as a child, my father always told me, keep my eyes and my ears open and keep my mouth shut. It'll make me live a lot longer. And I always agreed to that. I'd rather keep my mouth shut because if I say anything, I could put my foot in my mouth and I could hurt me or someone else. And everybody has understanding that when it comes down to the law. But a lot of people rather help the law. A lot of people rather say, I was on probation. I don't care. I had to tell. No, you didn't have to tell. All you had to do was mind your business and stay away from them group of individuals that you know were doing crime. But we continue to put ourselves in harm's way. So I call it something like, you're hurting yourself. It's almost like self-inflicted pain because if you go ahead and you harm yourself and put yourself in bad positions, you're actually self-inflicting yourself with this dishonor. So when it comes down to BG and all these other rappers that sit around and make all these excuses up about telling and pointing the fingers and getting people locked up, I gotta bring out not only a Nilzife, but a Hillzammer. And when I bring out the Hillzammer in these times, you already know how I'm carrying it. I'm snatching honor to the highest degree because at the end of the day, you should never, ever, ever blame anyone else for your faults. Take your licking and guess what? Don't look at it as something bad. Look at it as a lesson learned. So BG tonight, the way I gotta carry you, you kidding, because I know you're watching. Because soon as the page went up, soon as the post went up, the first thing I get is a violation, a content violation. You already know how I carry it. I hit the appeal button and it say honor anyway, and I still get the coin off of it, but I'm not here for the coin. Y'all know that Kingearner ain't a view bull. I don't even pay attention to it most of the time. I just started noticing that a lot of my content was going viral. But the only thing that I have understanding of, that I want the people to have understanding, is that we can help one another here. We can teach one another right and wrong or what to do. And I'm telling all the youngins tonight, come away from the streets if you're not built for it. None of us in this world is really built to go into a cell and have to do it. But guess what? We condition our minds to do so because we're men and we're strong. And all it does is make us stronger. But it doesn't make our conscience killers to the point where we're going to the district attorney, and we're going to the police, and we're pointing fingers. It make us strong enough to say, I'm going to do this time and come home and be a better man. And if y'all can't understand that, then y'all don't understand the circle of honor. Y'all don't understand that honor is the action to loyalty. Y'all don't understand that the circle of honor network is based off of us giving each other morals and principles. It's based off of people who didn't have their fathers around. It's based off of people who didn't have their mothers around to give them no understanding. It's based off of some of the individuals who didn't even have their grandparents, foster care, nothing. They didn't have nobody. They had to learn off the concrete of going in and out of jail. So that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing else. I'm here to stop recycled crime. Section A is for what? Those real acts. Those individuals who say, oh man, I'm gonna take the smack on the wrist and not do a day in jail and come home and be worse and involve myself back in crime and give the individuals in the community something wrong to do. But Section B of Stop Recycling Crime is individuals like myself that was in and out of jail that come home and say, damn, and go right back and try to figure out another crime to do. Nah, we got to come home and say, damn, go legal, because guess what? We're smarter than the legal beagles. A lot of the legal beagles, they're not as smart as us because they don't have no street education. So if you got some street education and you got book education, oh, your honor is intact. So I don't want to be here all night beating everybody's ears up, but guess what, BG? Your honor is snatched. Kingearner live and direct. Make sure y'all go follow me at Kingearner official page ASAP. The website will be up tomorrow. Live and direct.